Hey guys, how do you all? I hope you all are doing great. So here comes another request session and the topic is the short story Bliss by Catherine Mansfield. So this is one of the most important as well as interesting short stories by Catherine Mansfield. So today I'll discuss some important informations as well as the character list and summary of The Bliss by Catherine Mansfield. Friends, if you want to know about Catherine Mansfield, then please check out the link in the description box. Click the link and check out the Wikipedia page of Catherine Mansfield. So Catherine Mansfield is a modernist writer. That's why her short story Bliss is an example of modernist short story. This short story brings out the themes of marriage, adultery, social change, and the question that whether it is better to face the truth, to know the truth, or to live in complete ignorance. So now let's talk about the character list. Okay, so at first we have the character of Bertha Young, who is the central character, or you can say the protagonist of this short story. Then we have the character of Little Bertha. So she is Bertha Young's daughter. And there we have the character of Harry, who is the husband of Bertha. Apart from these, we have the characters like Mr. and Mrs. Knight, then Pearl Fulton and Edie Warren, or we can pronounce Eddie Warren. So now let's check out the summary. So Catherine Mansfield opens this short story by mentioning Bertha's state of life. Okay, how she is passing the days with so much cheerfulness. She is pleased in her life. But there is an underlying question behind this feeling of bliss. That is it true happiness? Is it true bliss? Or there is something hidden in it? Or there is some storm of shocking revelation is about to unfold? So the story begins with Bertha Young, who is walking home and she is reflecting that how much happy she is in her life. So Bertha is 30 years old. Okay, she is happy. She is a naive lady. And as she was walking towards home, that's why she is reflecting that how wonderful her life is. She is pleased, or she is feeling a kind of bliss to have a family, to have a daughter, husband, friends. So with this thought, she arrives to her house and then she starts preparing for a dinner party which her husband Harry and she will throw at night. Okay, so after this, Bertha started thinking about the guest who will come in this evening, like Mr. and Mrs. Knight, then Edie Warren, who is a playwright, and then Bertha's new friend named Pearl Fulton. So actually, Bertha in her heart started liking Pearl so much. And she was thinking that perhaps after this party, they will become a good friend. But Bertha's husband Harry didn't like their friendship so much. So after thinking about the guests, Bertha is sitting in her garden area, okay, and she is looking at the pear tree which she likes much, and she sees herself in the pear tree, okay. And then after thinking about all these things and after staring at the pear tree, Bertha dressed her up for the party, and gradually the party begins with all the guests including Harry. Then they have their meal, and after this they have a kind of lively discussion about the modernist theatre, or we can say the theatre of the modern days, then the literary scene of this era and all these things. So after this they all started drinking coffee. So then Pearl asked Bertha that does she have a garden in her house, and then Bertha pulls the curtains and shows Pearl the garden. So when they are having coffee, then they were discussing a lot about other things. Then Bertha seems quite worried because she was continuously looking towards Harry, and she knows that Harry dislikes Pearl. That's why she's quite worried. But the main truth will reveal soon, because Harry didn't dislike Pearl. Rather, he don't like the friendship between Pearl and Bertha, because Pearl and Harry may be sharing a secret relationship. Okay, so as they're enjoying the coffee, then suddenly Bertha wished to spend some alone time with her husband. So then after their discussion, the guests started to leave one by one. At first, Mr. and Mrs. Knight make their leave. Then Addie and Pearl are preparing to share a taxi. But then suddenly Pearl heads to the hall to get her coat. And Harry follows her. Harry means Bertha's husband. He follows Pearl. And then when Eddie asked Bertha for a book of poems that she have, so then when Bertha was going towards the hall to get that book, then she sees that Harry and Pearl were talking and they were embracing each other as well as they were making plans to meet the next day. So from this point, it is clear that Harry and Pearl have a secret affair, and that's why Bertha is quite frustrating at this point. So now she's thinking that how much happy she was. But now suddenly all the happiness, all the bliss has fallen apart. Now Bertha is looking again at the pear tree and she's thinking that how suddenly her perfect life is changed. So with this the story ends on a note of uncertainty. Because it is a short story, that's why it ends with a feeling of uncertainty in the audience's mind. So at the end, it showcases that outside the house, in the garden, the pear tree is unchanged, even as Bertha's inner life is in turmoil now. So with this, the story ends. So now it is clear that the title suggests that actually living in ignorance is a kind of bliss. So on this note, let's end this session. Bye. For now, see you in the next session.